over. Now, please share your partner, the other person, what success means to you.
So far. Hello.
Hi. What does success mean to you?
Just doing something finished in your life.
Finish.
Doing something good. I to work something.
Okay. For me, my success is the best result.
All right, we shall stop now. So I need 3 volunteers. This is time to practice your listening skill. You're not going to present 1 minute. Everyone also have 30 seconds because you just heard about 30 seconds. I believe you can do just like. So, first volunteer. Right, good. Come, share with us. I'm sure. Oh, you have to. Oh, it's up to you. Yeah, you. Right. All right.
Yeah. Success for me is mean the success is very general one, but for me, I myself would like to have the happiness to all around me. If the person around me reach the happiness and have the highest happiness, that one is my success. I think it's very important to make others happy. But all in all, we are happy and others will be happy also.
Wow, so that's good for you. Give me a big round of applause. So what next? In fact, I want you to share the meaning of success of the other partner, not for yourself. But anyway, you have done your best. Thank you.
That's all right. Yeah.
So you're going to share?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, because it's,
sure, come.
Okay. Goals. That's the first thing that we have to consider in order to get to know if you are successful. There must be something set already. If you achieve it, then you are successful. Whether it is small or whether it's big, if you've got that particular set goal, you are successful.
Well done. This is your gift. Congratulations. And now I don't want you to talk about your success. As I mentioned, I need you to share about your partner's meaning of success. So anyone, right? These ladies, yes. You asked a lot of questions just now. All right.
Hello, I'm going to be talking about the definition of success for TM Viboon. I think when he started talking, the first thing he said was, success is when you can do things effectively and efficiently. And more than that, I asked a question, what's more? And then he said, well, basically goals, reaching goal, and then work in a way that you can gain respect from your colleagues. And I think that's everything, maybe?
Give me a big round of applause. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Give yourself a big round of applause for discussing with your friends. Yes, sharing. Now, let me share with you, this is what we see most people will think about success. Now, there are 3 parts of it. On the left-hand side, you notice that success is about yourself, right? You set your goal, you want to make $250 an hour, you want to achieve your dream, you want to achieve your goal. Whereas, if you look at the right-hand side, success means for others. You want to help others to make a difference. I think just how the first speaker said that he helped others become happy. He gave happiness to others, right? So you have the 2 different versions of success. But how about the bottom? The bottom is about success. Success is about the change. You change. You want to make a difference for the world. You want to make a difference for a district. You move the P behind the 97. So these are the different versions of success. And I also asked questions from our District 80 Toastmasters. That was the reply that I received. And many of them have their also different view of success. So success is different from every one of you. Right? Now, am I successful? I was invited to speak on this subject. Looking at my past history, my education, I studied architecture and I started an IT business. I moved on, I sold my business, and I retired at the age of 45. I got married, I have children. And now I have a hobby of doing some things, which is the the Chinese 木兰签. Now, if you see this, is this a successful story? Now I'm going to share with you two of them. When I studied School of Architecture, you know, building design presentation is the most important subject to pass or fail. And I must sad to say that I wasn't good in presentation. I couldn't present my design concept, philosophy, the functionality. I spent 6 years to complete a 4.5-year course in architecture. I became an architect. In 1989, my wedding dinner, you look at the beautiful dress that I wear. It's a Thai beautiful dress. Somehow I already faded to relate to Bangkok or Thailand. Now, I wore this beautiful wedding gown. Together with my husband, we walked along the wedding aisles, up the stage at the dinner in front of the audience, also called our guests. And the MC interview my husband and poke fun with him. And suddenly, he was at this position. Imagine my husband and I. The MC turned around and asked, Mrs. Tan, do you have anything to say? I was there without prepare. I was so shocked. I would never know that I had to speak at my wedding dinner. My goodness. Yes, I can forgive my husband or MC. Have never informed me there's such an impromptu speech. But I can never forget how embarrassed at that moment. So imagine, I was Toastmaster. If architecture department has a Toastmaster club, I would have passed my Bachelor of Architecture in the flying colors. If I was a Toastmasters, when the MC turned around here, I would just took the mic and speak in front of my guests confidently. So what we say, Toastmasters can really make a difference, isn't it? Yes. So are you a Toastmaster?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Give yourself a big round of applause. I sold my business a few years after I joined Toastmasters. In fact, Toastmasters has built up my confidence that I really worked for the company. And I sold it to a Canadian public listed company and retired early. Now, Paisan asked me to share with you my Toastmaster journey. And he hoped, that's what I read to you, what he said to me. He hoped the audience can be inspired, have confidence of Toastmasters program for their career growth and senior leader keep doing their best. Now, for the 20 years in Toastmasters, that was my Toastmaster education journey. I achieved the competent Toastmaster status. Last time we called competent Toastmaster, it's not competent communicator. In year 2000. And 9.5 years later, I became a DTM. Is it long or short? Those who say short, please raise your hand. No, those who say long, very long. Yeah, agree, right? It took me quite a while. But this journey actually I have learned a lot. Now let me show you my leadership journey. As mentioned by the MC, I hold all the ESCO officer position in the past. You can see whatever position that you know, SAA, Treasurer, VPE, VPN, PR, and club presidents. Now, most important that all this actually helped me to become a better leader. On top, I was area governor, division governor, and district director. And you will notice that during the 3 years as a top district officers, especially when I was Lieutenant Governor Marketing, we achieved President Distinguished District, which was the first time we got President Distinguished status. So, all this achievement means the development that I have received from Toastmasters experience. And now, I'm a club advisor for 2 of my home clubs, the English and Mandarin Club, and now, in fact, at this point, they are already a President Distinguished Club. And as you heard, MC say that I run IT business, and of course, as I mentioned, I sold my business. I started building up our area website, which was when I was area governor. And that was only area website that you see in the district. Do you have area governor, any area director have your own website? No. Yes. So I'm a different person where I created the area. You can go in and take a look, it's still around. And also, division governor, this website was done by my webmaster, but I continue and update it personally. We also had a convention. In fact, opportunity to be an organizing chair for the annual convention in 2008. And follow, even when I'm district director, I'm still doing my website. You will go in, there's a lot of details in there, including the pathway. As what Warren Buffett said, without good communication, you won't be able to convince people to follow you, even though you see over the mountain, but they don't. So communication skills is very important as a leader. Now, what you see here, that was where I was produced by Toastmaster by only simply 2 paths, communication path and leadership path. Who are in this old program?
Yeah.
Okay, about 50%. Communication and leadership path and achieve the DTM. And you're so fortunate that you have the pathways. Pathways now offer you 11 paths, and they are so uniquely different. How many of you are in pathway now? Not too bad. Those old system people are still doing it, including our international director. Sorry? Strategic. Yeah, that's good. You see? So you have, and you notice that all these 11 paths are focusing on communication and leadership. Still the same like old system, but you are giving more focus in this different discipline. So you have total 11, and now we even added the humorous, engaging humorous path, which was only added just recently to help you become a humorous speaker. I'm not a humorous speaker, but I will certainly learn. But I think in year 2012, I was actually the champion in my club level for humorous speaking. Thank you. As I said, so you discover your unique path and empower you to turn your dreams into the reality. You choose the unique path and you work on it, I'm sure you will get what you want, because every path has 5 levels. Why am I showing you this? This is a statistic given by Toastmasters International. In fact, it's a report in 2018. Right. Out of 357,000 members, there are already 127,000 people embarked onto the pathway. And you also notice from a statistic or from the finding, the top reason for joining Toastmasters is improved communication, gain confidence, and professional development. And are they happy with the result after they join? Here is also the report from the Toastmasters International. there are 5.9 out of 7 satisfied with the Toastmasters program. It's about 86% of the members satisfied with this. So you are actually joining the right path, the right educational system. This was given by Toastmasters International. More success story that I can show you. This is my home club. I was member of Toa Payoh Central CC Toastmasters Club member. My club, from 30 members, we became a 60 members club, and we are the highest almost in the community center clubs in Singapore. And we split the clubs into 2. One is a basic and one is advanced. And to date, for the past 20, in fact, we just celebrated our 21 years anniversary. We have produced 7 DTM. One DTM was from another club who liked our club and she joined. So I put 7+1 because it's not homegrown. And we have 12 area directors and area governors. 5 division governor, division director, and yours truly is district director. Yeah. Thank you very much. And this is another one that I'm always proud to share. When I was division governor, I organized 10th anniversary for our division. Do you celebrate anniversary for the division? You do. That's great. Yes, I still remember Augustine was on stage. He danced with us, you know, the Indian, the Bhangra dance, yes. Yes. Augustine was our past Division D governor. Yeah. So that was the 10th anniversary. Follow after in 2008, I was told, in fact, I was told to be an LGM earlier after I complete my division governorship. And I told them I really felt busy because my children are still young. I couldn't take up important position or the top 3 position because you really had to commit your time. But given an organizing chair for a convention, it's just nice because it's just a 1.5 year project. So I took it up and we call that MAD, M-A-D, make a difference. Do you know who is this guy? This Toastmaster?
Paisan, right?
Can you see? Paisan.
Cannot see.
It's too blur, right? Yeah, and also the world champion of public speaking at home is 2012 world champion of public speaker. And of course, you can also see this person with the green color, wearing the Bo Kim Seong, correct? He has a bigger waist than me. And I was the Emperor Dowagers on that night, the gala night. We even celebrate 10th anniversary for a convention. Can you imagine that? After this convention, our committee member was so kicked to each other. They celebrate every year. A few team of them, subcommittee member, they actually organize anniversary. They have their own gathering. And it was interesting that I later get to know that and say, let's celebrate our 10th anniversary. So it's not 10th anniversary for the club, not 10th anniversary for the division, but rather for an organizing event. And that's the key that we have. I created the key, the MAC key. Another, following, I became the senior district officers. I was district secretary in 2010. Back to basic, this conference was held in Bangkok. And Virapang was the LGM. And on stage, you can see Edward Ma is here today. Edward Ma was our considered as immediate past district governor. Aziz Mutazak, who was the district governor, and Michael Rodriguez, he was the LGET, the incoming, and I was the district secretary. We performed on stage and followed in 2013. I became LGM, and thereafter district director. Now what I'm telling you all, these are all I, right? That's not Kim Seong. Don't talk about I, talk about others. But this was very important where I share my journey with you. And many people say, Yang Ping, I can't fit in your shoes. It's not easy. Do you have the same feeling or not? With all the journey that I have. If you do, remember this. I watched this movie, Fighting with the Family. Have you seen this show, Fighting with My Family? The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he said this. Don't worry about being the next me, be the first you. So it's all, what I'm showing there is all about you. It's for you. Now, talking about success path, I'll share with you some of the success story of our members. Many hope to become a speaker that get paid. Do I get paid today?
No.
No, I don't. But many of them, they have given workshop in the conference, they didn't get paid. But some have gone further and they get paid for speaking. So these are the members that we have. If you look at Darren Tay, the World Champion of Public Speaking in 2016, Darren Tay, he already opened his number 4 Public Speaking Academy, his own business. 4 branches. And World Champion of Public Speaking, Manos, 2017, yes, World Champion of Public Speaking. Manos came up with this book called How to Become the World Champion. And I take this opportunity here to help him to sell this book. How many people aspire to be a world champion? No? Then you should read this book. He's giving a special discount for members who attended this conference, and I'm giving you even more special, 3,000 baht for the book. In fact, it costs $45 US. So if you're interested, you can get it from me later on. Right? So we have an ordinary member called Jackie Ling. He was the area governor or area director, and is now the MC for many of the big occasions, the wedding, dinner, conference, and convention. Jessica Chai, if you read you're an active reader for Toastmaster in magazine. Her article was just published, I think in the April edition. Have you seen it? No. Yes. So she was a cruise MC where there are many of the speakers was there, and she was the MC, and she get paid. Okay? And of course, Cohen Tan, he's now a coach, a trainer. So Toastmaster can really lead you at the end of the day, get paid to speak. Now, what the secret of these speakers? Why people pay them to speak? It's important here. It says that people will never care how much you know until they know how much you care. Your speech must have some meaning, and people can take home and they can learn from you. Imagine yourself to be a corporate speaker. Do they just want you to speak on stage, or do they want the company, the staff, to learn something from you and increase their sales value, increase the sales, increase and become more efficient in their administration work? These are all where the secret they have. So do not just speak for the sake of speaking. They pay you because they want something from you. And that's where Toastmaster can learn from. Now that is the flyer that Manos is giving. And I have some of the flyer. If you're interested, you can log on to this website and place the order with the discount. But today I have actually bought only 10 books here. If you're interested, get from me. You don't have to all the way and pay for extra. And of course, Pei Shan has this special notes written in the magazine. Now, I think many of you already know what's the benefit of Toastmasters. It's just how you can apply them to your work, to your family, and to your personal development. Now, there's always very simple steps that we always talk about. The five simple steps to success.
Low battery.
Yes, you must have 5. The very simple 5 steps. You must have a vision. You must set your goal, and you must take action, monitor the progress, and at the end, you celebrate your success. Now, you have heard this morning, Pai San say, if you have a goal, have a vision, but you don't take action, it will be just a dream. Is it correct? Yes. So this is very important. Action plan is the most important part to achieve what you really want. I will quote you 2 stories if we have time. Do I have time? This is my personal story. Recently, I attended this aquaponics system course. It's a 6-session course. It started in March last year. And after the course, I was thinking, should I do something about it or just study and just forget about it? But in the end, I decided, I set my vision, I set my goal, I want to do it. So I start taking action. I went online and ordered this system. And there are parts, I become a handy woman that you can see here. And in the end, I assemble the aquaponics system. And after this, I will have to monitor the progress. I did tests, I did experiment, I do transplant, and I expanding the aquaponics system. And at the end, you see that I can eat organic vegetables. So that where I can celebrate and it's benefit for myself. Give me a big round of applause. Thank you. So again, this applies a very simple success rule, correct? The very simple success rule. If I have time, I will share with you the story of the 3 bulls. Anybody want to hear the story of 3 bulls? Yes. You want? All right. This young man want to marry a farmer's daughter. Have you heard of it? No. All right. And the farmer told the young man, if you want to marry my daughter, you must able to catch the tails of my bulls. I have 3 bulls for you. All the 3 bulls, if you catch one of them, I'll marry my daughter to you. So, all right, that's simple, right? So the first bull came. Wow, so big. When the door opened, he said, no, I will give away. The next one must be better. The second bull came by. Wow, so fierce. I don't think he may eat him up, So kick me out. So he said, no, I think the third one will be better. And here comes the third one. It looks very tiny. Of course, not like Kim Seong, huh? It's a small, tiny bull. And it looks so weak and looks so gentle. They say, this must be the one. So he get himself ready. When the door opened, what did he do? He positioned himself very well. He want to catch the tails of that bull. And then what happened? Can anyone tell me? This bull has no tail. So what I'm telling you this story is that never miss the opportunities. Always seize the opportunity. Toastmaster is the program that you should get on. Do your icebreaker, choose your pathway if you have not done so. Start evaluating others. Do your first table topics even though it's only 11 seconds. So get into it and step out of your comfort zone by visiting other clubs. Take out ESCO position, become a district officer, and develop yourself to be a better speaker and better leader. I would like to take home with this message for you. Toastmaster, you can make a difference. I know from experience that every individual can make a difference in whatever cause you choose to engage. The key is to make a conscious choice, to get involved and then do it. I was fortunate to be in the right place, Toastmasters. I have never looked back to question my choices. I know where I came from and how I started. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Yiang, for your valuable speech. May I invite Paris Division Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Vincent, to present a token to appreciation to the speaker, please. Once again, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you to this very exclusive panel sections conducted by our World Championship 2015 Mohammed Al Khatani at 3:20. I am Lee, now signing my duty and enjoy the rest of your day. ขอบคุณ and สวัสดีค่ะ